Hi guys, so I'm gonna get pretty straight into the point with today's video. So I wanted to dye my two pants, and as you can see, one of them is stained pretty bad. So in this video, I dyed two pants in total. One is this like pastel green kind of ish, and the other one is just like this cream beige color. I really loved the colors, but what I found was that my green pants, they were kind of hard to pair with my other clothing that I have in my closet already, and the cream pants, the stains were just not it. So what I did was I boiled a kettle of water, and followed by that I soaked my pants in water as well, because if you soak your pants or your clothing or your fabric beforehand, it absorbs the dye better. And something else is that it works the best when it's 100% cotton. However, the green pants that I had were not 100% cotton. They had like 28% polyester, 5% spandex, and then the rest cotton. But my jeans were 100% cotton, so I had more faith in it. But watch until the end to see what the outcome was. Then get a good sized bucket. I got a bucket that's a little bit too small. Fill it up with some warm water and add some dish soap into it. I don't know why it's dish soap, but I really should have counted how many pumps I did, because I did too many pumps. Maybe just do like 3 pumps. I did like 10. Oh my goodness. And then pour some salt in. Again, I didn't measure. I use a lot of my mom's salt. I'm sorry. Then I'm pouring in the hot water just to make, everything come together, everything dissolve. You want it nice and dissolved, okay? Here I am boiling more water. My first original plan was to do 2 separate buckets, but no. So right now I'm just stirring it with my mom's wooden spatula that she uses to cook eggs. Anyways, look at the water. It's like really bubbly. I don't think it's supposed to be that bubbly. Bubbly. And this is the dye I'm using. It's just red dye. I poured half of it in. I assumed it was half. I didn't measure once again. So as you can see, like my water ratio, there's like nothing in there because I wanted the dye to be super saturated. Here I am bringing up the bucket and putting the green pair of jeans in first. Don't ask me why I chose that one first. And I recommend you to wear gloves because I had stained hands for 2 days. And everyone was looking at my hands. I was like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm okay. So here is me wearing gloves. And people say to toss it around for 30 minutes. Bro, I did this at like 1 a.m. I don't got time for that. Anyways, that's me putting in my sweatpants. And I basically just did like the same thing. I added salt. This time I added less soap to my pink bucket because I saw how foamy it was. I'm like, calm down with the soap. And then I decided to weigh in some conditioner to press it down because I let my dye sit in for 24 hours. People put it in for 30 minutes to an hour. I'm like, does that like how does that work? I wanted my clothing to be like super black, like black as possible. So I mixed it for about 10 minutes each bucket. Not really. I started to get tired, so yeah. But I did this all in my bathtub. Just be careful. Like if you don't want any of your stuff to get dyed, just do it in a safe place. Okay, so after I washed up my hands, cleaned up the mess, I decided to put a piece of plastic on top of it just to like fully secure it. So I had to take out all my conditioner, shampoo, the stuff that I used to weigh down. I laid the plastic on top, and I think it really worked because it prevents the clothing to be dried. So I think that you should do it too. You can use plastic wrap, plastic bag. And then I just put back the shampoo and stuff on top of it. Or you can just use weights or anything heavy. Also tried to put mouthwash. Not that good of an idea. It just fell at the end. Guys, I don't even know what to say anymore. Why in the world did I dye my clothes at 1:30 a.m.? I'm literally sweating.
And do you know why my hair is wet? Because I took a shower before.
I took a shower before I started dyeing my clothes, and I know, what kind of logic is that? But it was getting late, and I'm scared what my parents are gonna hear me, because, you know, I feel like when you take a shower at night, it feels guilty. And I have work at 8 a.m. tomorrow, so I have to wake up at 7:30. Okay, so the dye I used was the Rit dye. The dye I used was from Michaels, and it was, I think it was $6.99, but they had like a promotion going on. So at the end it was like 4 something or 3 something, but I don't think it's that bad. I mean, if it successfully dyes my clothes, which I don't know yet. Also, I've seen like a lot of videos on TikTok and YouTube that people only put it for like 30 to 1 hour.
I'm like, I'm putting this for like 20 hours.
And the reason why I had 2 buckets was because I thought that it was just too shallow, and it was just like not enough for my 2 pairs of pants. So as you can see in like the first few clips, I separated them, but the pink bucket was just not doing justice. So I was like, I'll just put the pants into the white bucket with the green pants as well. So I mixed both of them in, and I hope the dye to water ratio is good, because I didn't want to dilute the dye too much. I want these 2 clothing pieces to be pitch black. After I combined the 2, I just kept mixing it for like 10 minutes. You're supposed to mix it for 30 minutes, but I don't got time for that. I gotta go to sleep. Well, not really, because I'm still filming this video. I also put some plastic on it, which helps seal everything together. My hands are black, so I think you should put some plastic wrap, but I was just reusing like some old plastic. I don't know, you use a plastic bag or anything. I'm gonna update you guys in 24 hours. I think the next step is to pull them out, and then I'm gonna rinse in my bathtub. Oh, thank God I didn't stain my bathtub, knock on wood. But if it did stain my bathtub like all black, then I'm gonna be my parents. Okay, as you can see, this is the next day, and everything turned green. I repeat, everything turned green. The plastic was green, the water was green. I was getting kind of scared, but when I took out my pants out, I'm like, oh, this is looking really black. So success? I don't know yet, because you have to rinse out your pants until everything, I mean like the water has to be, you know, looking a bit clear. But no matter how much I rinsed my pants, green dye just kept coming out. As you can see, my bathtub at this point was a swamp. It was a mess, and I tried to rinse out the pants in my sink, and guess what? It ended up clogging it. And how am I supposed to explain to my parents, like, hey guys, I just have like a swamp of water in my sink that's clogged up? No, I didn't tell them. So I basically scooped up all the water and just poured it down my toilet. But we don't talk about that. Okay, so next up is the washing process. So I put in some detergent, some fabric softener. Fabric softener is optional. I didn't know how much to pour in, honestly. I haven't washed like 2 pairs of pants itself before. And please do wash your dyed clothing by itself, unless you want all of your other clothing to be black as well. I would not recommend it. So here's me pouring some fabric softener, and I set it to cotton regular. I forgot what I did. Yeah, cotton / normal setting. And make sure the water is cold. You do not want hot water. And I think the cycle was around 54 minutes ish, but I did stop it early because I saw that the bubbles that were coming out, they came out white. So I was very, very happy about that, because if I saw like black bubbles, yeah, so spinning super fast, and I just stopped it around 50-ish minutes. I took it out, I put it in my dryer for another 50 minutes with a sheet fabric softener, but that's also optional. And as you can see, like, boy, I put it in for 24 hours and my pants came out gray. But honestly, I thought it was a look, and in the sun, I know it looks really bad. In the sun, I was waiting for the bus stop, and I'm like, maybe I should film my pants to show you guys how it looked like. Well, yeah, okay. But even though it sounds like I don't like them, I love them. Like, it gives like a little edge to it. Okay, it's not fully black, it's not fully gray, it kind of gives a tie-dye kind of vibe. Okay, so overall, I'm really happy that I did this, because I can actually, like, wear it with clothing that pairs it better than before, and I don't have to have a bunch of stained, oiled area in my crotch area. Yeah. Anyways, I'm super happy with the outcome. I mean, this dye was only like $5, and I did it within the span of 20 something, 30-ish hours. And if you guys decide to do this too, I totally recommend it. Tell me if you do like brown, purple, pink, blue, yellow, green, red. Any color is awesome. Comment down below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to my channel. And if you want more tie-dye videos, more dyeing videos or tutorials, or me just watching me do stuff at 2 a.m. in the morning, comment down below. Until the next video, bye guys.